What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back to 7 Mortal Sins X-TASY. In today's video, we have our very first full-fledged event in the game. It's called Sunshine Warfare. It comes with a brand new gacha, a full event, an event shop. We got a battle pass, we got chapter 8. There's a ton of freebies. So let's go ahead and start off with the gacha so we can talk about the brand new characters. We also have a brand new banner called the Atomic Femme. I'm not going to go through all these characters here, but there are 3 new characters added to the game as well. Raphael, who looks pretty awesome. You have Gabriel, and then you also have Kamalia. I think that's how you pronounce it. So 3 new characters on that banner. We're not going to spend a lot of time there, but we are going to talk about the Sunshine Warfare banner. This is the banner that's tied to the brand new event with Luciana. So on this banner, there are 2 versions of Luciana. The Memoria one, which is basically like the summertime one, and like the default Luciana. The summertime one has a slightly higher rate up than the default, but they both give you bonuses for the brand new event. Here she is. Now, as far as I can tell, as far as like her kit is concerned, this is the way I see it, right? She puts threaten on enemies. Now, if the enemy has that threaten debuff on them and Luciana attacks them with dynamic shooting, she's gonna do some additional effects, right? She's gonna daze them. She's gonna remove their buffs. She's gonna do fatigue. So a lot of things are kind of tied to making sure the enemy has threatened first before you start doing damage to them. She can also increase the move gauge of all allies by 30%, excluding herself, which is always great. And then lastly, she has this pretty awesome ability here. When the battle starts, grant all allies move gauge decrease immunity. You know, when you talk about high-end PvP in games like this, it starts turning into this song and dance of manipulating yourself and your enemy's move gauge to make sure they're not taking turns and you're taking more turns. So this is going to give you some immunity from getting your move gauge decreased. She also does additional damage if she has type advantage up to 25%, which is pretty solid. So that is the summertime Luciana. And of course, at the end of the video, we will be doing a bunch of summons. This event has so many free summon scrolls. Like right now, I barely even started and I already have 11 pulls on this Sunshine Warfare banner with even more to come. So let's talk about the actual event itself, Sunshine Warfare Part 1. So that would imply Part 2 is probably on the way. This event ends on the 17th, but I wouldn't be surprised if like Part 2 is added to the game kind of in the middle of these dates so that both Part 1 and Part 2 kind of overlap a little bit. But once again, I made that up. So in the event, here's what we were talking about a little bit earlier. Both Lucianas are basically rate up characters here. These characters will give you additional drop rate on the clams you see here. So far I have 2,289 clams and I barely even started. I haven't even begun to grind yet. So let's go ahead and jump in. We'll do a quick stage here. Now, if you have any green units on your team, rip, dude. They are gonna kill your green units. You definitely, if you can, bring like a blue focused team here. Both Lucianas are blue as well. So yeah, the event is designed for blue units. So if you bring any green units, you're gonna get absolutely rocked, dude. Completely. So right now it's fine because this guy is blue, but you're gonna start fighting a lot of units that are red. And they hit so hard and so often, and they're manipulating their move gauges. It's not a good look, my friend. Look at all these reds. See that? An entire board of reds. So once again, if you got green units on your team, you might want to leave them at home. Now, this is who I intend on dropping from my team and putting Luciana in. Because once again, I feel like you want to have at least one, maybe even multiple move gauge type of characters on your team that can help you kind of speed up and go faster and more often. So I'm probably going to swap them out if I can get lucky and get a Luciana. And actually, I don't have to get lucky to get a Luciana because looking at the shop, there seems to be a pretty straightforward path to getting yourself a free Luciana. So doesn't look too bad, my friends. So down they go, and here is the last wave. And of course, just like all content in this game, after you 3-star it, you can just turn this bad boy on auto repeat, or you can do offline auto repeat, so you can kind of grind up all of the currency here at your leisure. You don't have to sit at your computer and do this all day, which is always very, very nice. Good job, squad. Speed up. Let's go. It's all about speed, man. Which makes me want to have Lucifer even more. Like, I gotta have a Lucifer in my life. So there you go. That is a nice little run through of the actual summertime event there. Victory is mine. you'll get yourself some clams here. And then like I said before, after you 3-star this event, you can go in here, click it again, click autoplay, do offline repeat. I can do that 70 more times, so that's great. Or you can do online auto repeat. I'm not sure why you would, but there you go. So that's the event there. Now, the most important part about the event is all the goodies that come along with it, right? So you got a 10-day login bonus, which is pretty standard, but I am so surprised on how free-to-play friendly this event is, considering how expensive other things in the game are, right? So here's the 10-day login. On day 2, you're gonna get 5 summon scrolls for the summertime banner. Day 9, you'll get an additional 5, so that's 10 total. You also get 10 basic summon scrolls on day 7. You also, on day 10, get a full soul mirror for Luciana as well, which is fantastic. Like, you can't even put a price tag on that. I mean, you probably could, but you know what I'm talking about. So that's just the login bonus. You also have this little achievement system here as well, which is going to give you additional stamina that you can use to grind up the Sunshine Warfare event, some more clams, a summon scroll, and as you get and collect clams, the game is going to reward you even more clams. So tons more clams here to use in the shop. And on top of that, check this out. You also get a bunch of free scrolls here. Look at all the scrolls that I've gotten for free just here on day 1. Even more and more summoning scrolls. So a lot of summoning scrolls here for grabs, but it doesn't stop there. Dude, there's more. So here's the actual exchange shop, right? So once again, I have 2,319 clams. I haven't even begun to grind yet. This is only day 1. Keep in mind, this event lasts all the way into the 17th. So it does seem fair to say that you should be able to get anything out of this shop that you want as long as you save for it appropriately. Here at 18,000 clams, you can get yourself a flat out free Luciana right here. You can also get a skill up material for her as well, so you can probably buy Luciana and unlock her skill for not too expensive. Once again, just kind of considering how much I've been able to farm here on day 1, this doesn't seem like it's going to be a real hard thing to achieve, but there's a little nuance to it. Stand by. If you don't want Luciana, you can also do a randomizer here. So some of these basic 5-star characters here, none of the sins though, so do keep that in mind. Over here, you also have a gift box, which will give you an additional 10 pull. You can buy this 3 times. So once again, 2,319 clams. It only costs 4,500 to get a free 10 pull. You can do this 3 times total in the event, which is pretty nice. This is the one I'm looking forward to. You can only do this 1 time, but this is a complete set of Nightshade Star Shards. This is the speed set. It's a legendary grade. You definitely want to get this. No matter what you're doing, make sure you get at least this one right here, because once again, the name of the game is speed. This Evo box seems wrong. I mean, it is a lot of coins, but not a lot of evolution gems, so this just seems like, I don't know, that seems like the worst one. Now, this is the part where it gets a little nuancy, right? So, the Seashore Scrolls are the summoning scrolls for the Sunshine Warfare event. You can buy 10 of these out of the shop, a full multi, every single day. So every single day, daily reset, 10. You can buy 10, a full multi, every single day out of the shop for free if you can farm up the required amount of clams. Now, that's going to really hamper your ability to save for some of these higher value items, but that's definitely something to consider if you just want to go summon scrolls. In addition to that, you also have these 3-star trainers, which are daily reset 25. I think this might be smart to go for these because if you think about it, you clear out the shop, that's 1,250. So 1,250 clams per day to clear out the trainers. Getting your characters leveled up is probably going to be a better long-term, investment for your account. But once again, we've never done an event in this game before, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this plus all these. There's a lot of stuff to buy in the shop, and it's all good except for that. And then lastly, you have some karma gifts for Luciana to increase her karma. Also, if you're lucky enough to get to the point where you've cleared out the entire shop, you can burn your remaining currency on just good old-fashioned gold there. So that is the event. A lot of freebies, yo. Like, I am shocked at how many freebies and how many summons you can get via this event. Also added to the event is also chapter 8, which is called the Steamy Bathhouse chapter. So if you already are strong enough to kind of do hard mode content, you will blow through this chapter with no problem whatsoever. 3-star in the entire time. I went through here just to get the first time clear rewards, and I'm going to spend the remaining of my stamina farming the summertime event. So that is the event, dude. It looks really, really solid. Let's use the remaining parts of this video to rapid fire through some summons here. And hopefully I'm not gonna have to do any editing, man. I don't wanna do any editing today. We're just gonna be blowing through some of the easier ones to go through here. See if there's anything good. And you know what? I'm gonna do these singles too. Why not? I'm gonna do these singles because once again, you have a built-in pity meter that keeps track of all your summons there, so you might as well just summon whenever you feel like it. Let's see. So far I'm pretty impressed with this event, man. I am pretty impressed. I'm gonna try my best to complete all the event stages. Maybe hopefully get myself a Luciana, that way I can get those additional clam drops. And it looks like this is gonna be a really nice source of power. Dude, 9 of those? I'm not gonna do 9 of those bad boys. Let's do one little soul mirror summon. Who is that? Is that Gabriel? Yeah, it is. Dude, I'm learning character names. Here is the free summon on the Sunshine Warfare. And then here's a free 10 pull. Once again, didn't pay for this. Completely free to play. Give me a Luciana. Nope. Dude, I'm feeling a Luciana. You ready? It's going to come from this single. I feel like this is it. Rip. So this is where I think they're going to get you, right? So you can get a 10 pull on the Sunshine Warfare banner for only 600. But I still want Lucifer, dude. So do I spend the higher 1100 for the Luciana or for the Lucifer banner? That's something to really consider, guys. Like, you really got to kind of think about that. Do you spend 1100 for the Lucifer banners to get Lucifer, or do you say screw it, spend 600, way cheaper, and get yourself a Luciana for this event, which can lead to a lot more power probably net when you think about it. There's also a guaranteed Luciana at the end here as well. Dude, I don't know. Nah, forget you. I'm gonna do it. Come on, Lucifer. Come home to me. Well, I got another copy of Tyrazura, who's actually really fast. Her default speed is 1432. She's actually really fast. So that's actually not bad. It's not bad at all. How many days do I have to do this? Until 510? We might be able to pull this off. We might be able to pull that off. All right, cool. All right, so there you go, my friends. A nice little look at 7 Mortal Sins X-TASY. Not bad, dude. I'm highly recommending the game now, especially with this event. It looks like it's going to be a pretty, giving event for free to play. And it looks like it might actually be pretty lucrative for me to finally spend some money in the game as well. Because the game did just add a battle pass called the Limbo Pass. So pretty straightforward, just like all battle passes. All players free to play will get this part of the battle pass, as you can see here. But if you decide to spend $21, you will get this part of the battle pass right here on the right-hand side. Now, is it worth it? It depends, right? You get a total of 800 diamonds via this battle pass, which costs you about 20 bucks. So $20 gets you 800 diamonds. You can spend $21, get those 800 diamonds, plus all this other stuff, and a selector at the end, which can get you a Lucifer, which I think is definitely worth it. So this is probably going to be the first time I top up in the game is for this battle pass, because I want to get as many copies of Lucifer as I possibly can. This is the only time in gacha game history where I've been like this gung-ho on trying to get the protagonist. Like, you know what I mean? So that will do it. Oh, dude, she's green. She's not going to help me in this event whatsoever. That sucks. All right, guys, I am out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.